Hi everyone! This is a Thermomix, so when you buy your Thermomix, this is everything that you're gonna get. This is your main machine, that's where the robot and where all the brains of the machines are. And this is amazing because it has an amazing screen that we're gonna watch on another one of our videos because it has a lot of things that we need to learn from it. But right now, we're just gonna go with the parts, okay? So we have our mixing bowl. The mixing bowl has several things. So one is the mixing knives. The mixing knives can go one way or the other way. So one way has blades that cut, that are gonna be your basic knives. And the other ones don't really do anything, but that's what we're gonna need for kneading, because we don't want our doughs when we're doing bread or other things to get cut into pieces. So what we want is just the kneading. So that's why it has two different types of settings. The other thing we have is our lid. The lid has a hole. This hole is very important and it has several security issues. One of them is no hand can fit in there, even a small hand. Probably a baby's hand would fit, but that's about it. No hand should fit. But you can still put your ingredients through there, so while you're cooking, you can still input ingredients. The other thing is you have your spatula. Your spatula has this small detail which prevents it from going all the way inside, so that you can still use the machine while it's running and still use the spatula. So this is two amazing things that your lid is capable of. The other thing is it has the hole so that vapor can come out when you're cooking with vapors. The other thing is we have our lid. This is also called a measuring cup. Why? Because you can measure 50 milliliters or 10 milliliters. They have the marks over there. And so you can, while you're measuring it, put your ingredients in. And it goes inside the machine so that it's kind of like sealed. It's not completely sealed because when you're doing emulsions, what you want is some ingredients to go through it. So it does have some little leads that's gonna prevent it from sealing correctly. And that way you can still put ingredients in through here and they will go through the machine, but very slowly. So that way you can do emulsions, you can do your own mayo at home, which is amazing. So the other thing that we're gonna have is your butterfly whisk. Basically, this is a butterfly whisk. When you put it inside your machine, you just need to make sure it's secure. How do you make it secure? Just turn it a little bit and then you can grab it from there and the mixing bowl will be properly held. And what it does, it basically turns your machine into a whisk. So you can create macarons and do pavlovas and do everything basically that a stand mixing machine would do. So the other thing we have is our splash guard. So basically when you're cooking some stuff, let's say you're cooking jam and you still want the vapors to come out because what you want is the jam to be made, but you don't want the jam to be all over the place while you're cooking it, so you can just use your splash guard and that way you will have it secure and not everything's gonna come out. The other thing we have is this, which is called the simmering basket. So basically the simmering basket goes inside the Thermomix, just like this. It's not secure, it will come out if you turn it. But what you can do is cook, for example, vegetables or rice, and it won't touch the blades, so they won't break and they won't be damaged or anything. They will only be cooked as if they were being cooked in water or just a regular pot. You can also use these as a basket for, like, for example, when you're doing your lemonade and you want to take out all the things from the lemons or oranges or whatever you're doing, and you can just use it as a strainer. Oh, the other amazing thing about your spatula is this little thing over here, which is very thoughtful because it goes inside a little space that has the simmering basket so that you can get it out without burning yourself. So it's amazing. You can just cook your rice, take it out, and then serve it. You don't have to wait until it's cold to be served. The other thing is your varoma. This is what this is called. And basically the varoma is so that you can cook everything you cook with steam. So you're gonna have your liquids, whatever liquids you're gonna have. You can have vegetable broth, or you can even have a soup. And while you're cooking a soup, you can cook other things here, such as like a salmon or some vegetables or whatever you like to steam. And the steamer has 3 different layers so that a lot more can fit in. It has these little holes all over so that you know that the steam is coming out this way and then into this, and then it's going all the way up and all the way up here. So you can cook 2 different levels of steam products while you're cooking something else inside the machine. And that's all the parts that you're gonna get with your purchase of the Thermomix. The other things that you're gonna have are the warranties and 6 months of cook I do, but that's more on the technology side and not on the machine side, hardware side. So we'll talk more about that on another video. Bye!